Now, Isaiah Sharp with the Idaho News 6 forecast.
And the warmer temperatures that we're seeing today and we will see over the next couple of days are not going to be helping wildfire season, as warmer temperatures usually spur on that wildfire activity. Taking a live look at the village at Meridian, current temperatures 96, 98 in Boise, getting really close to triple digits. Haven't seen those in quite some time. And taking a look at the foothills in the background, we can kind of see them a little bit more clearly than per usual, which is nice. Still have a haze rolling over the top of the Gem State. A majority of Idaho seeing all of that smoke activity, but you can see Boise, the Treasure Valley, the Magic Valley, eastern Idaho, kind of in that very, very light phase. The more moderate stuff and the more dense up to the north where Cascade and McCall and the eastern central mountains are. We are going to have that morning flow as per usual as the smoke starts to linger over the top of the Treasure Valley. Hopefully won't be affecting the air too much down here as we've got that Warhawk roundup happening in Nampa. Going to be really nice to see those birds flying in the air. Temperatures across the region sitting into the 90s, 98, one of the warmest in Boise, 91 down in Twin Falls, 84 in the eastern central mountains over in Ketchum. We'll see similar temperature ranges. Those mid 90s will be kind of the norm. 95 down in Twin Falls, 95 in Boise, 83 up in the eastern central mountains over in Ketchum. Here's that high pressure ridge. It's kind of bringing in some of that heat. It's just to the south of us, but over the next couple of days, we've got a slight low pressure system rolling over the top, and then take a look at that moving into the region. Going to be bringing in cooler temperatures to the Boise area. Thunderstorm activity is expected Wednesday and Thursday, about 30% chance. Hopefully going to be bringing in some rain. That's going to be hitting Oregon first, of course, as those systems usually hit the states before they get to Idaho. And we really need some rain to be coming along with that to knock down some of the wildfire activity happening in Oregon, knock down some of the wildfire activity happening in Idaho as well. So we're really hoping that this system comes in, brings in plenty of cool temperatures. It will. Hopefully brings in some precipitation. Just after that, though, it'll be taking off to the north, and we'll see a slight high pressure ridge start to return some warmer temperatures. But you're going to have to get through a warm weekend in order to see that. So let's take a look at what tomorrow has to hold for us. 90s across the board. 95s expected as the high, with smoky conditions continuing on. We will see 80s in McCall and Cascade, 90s everywhere else, but Riggins, Idaho, always fairly warmer at 102. Smoky conditions are expected there. Hazy conditions expected in Stanley with 80-degree temperature ranges, but it isn't just Idaho dealing with the haze. The Boise State Broncos going to have to deal with that too over in Eugene, Oregon, as they take on the Oregon Ducks. Hazy conditions across the board are expected. 89 the high, 79 around kickoff, and 58 expected to be the overnight low. We will be seeing 90s here, 95 expected the high with smoky conditions, but that system is going to be rolling in, bringing in thunderstorms. 68 expected to be the low. You got a warm weekend ahead of you, but once we get through some of those 90s, temperatures are going to quickly drop after that. Enjoy this weekend. We got cooler temperatures on the way, precipitation on top of that too. Temperatures going to drop and then rise back into the 70s by Friday.